Welcome. I am Crimey Queen, and if you are joining us for the first time, it's the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. I get excited on the word. I just get my high on the word. Of course, high equals 32, so why not? And this is what we're about, 23 and 32. Of course, it comes in forms of 14 and 41 and different, of course, 2, 3, well, same thing. So, we have been exploring the number 13 because it has given us more insight to the I am that I am, because the word that equals 13. And of course we have looked at other words like that, or dots, of course, dots, which was a word that we have been looking at, that equals 13 in describing ourselves as who we are, getting a sense of self. And that gave us quite the word that gave us quite a good insight to our makeup. I was very fascinated with what came out of that. Okay. We, of course, dots was, well, self-explanatory in that sense, particularly it entails the word not. It's got that circle in between. So we have looked at words like that. Now I just want to look at soul, because I was very touched when I saw soul had equaled 13. Wow, I'm pressing so hard on this, and okay, let's see if I can save my pen. I'm not sure if I can. Okay, all right, let's see what we can get here. So soul is 6, 3, 3. Of course there are 2 3s here, which is the Genesis, which is what we are, the master number. This is the number of Christ when he died. It's also the number of Sarah when she was told she would be with child, but of course it was used as 90. So we won't go into this right now. The S, as I have said, and I have now concluded, wherever we see the S at the start of a word, it's Mother Eve making her presence felt. She is like more or less saying she's leading. There is nothing behind her. She is just leading and really looking over in this way. In this case, it's like almost saying the owl. But it's O-U-L. And of course, the 6 in essence, we see these are W's anyway, so we could say W, and it would seem fitting to say owl in this sense, like it will O-W-L. So as we see, this is what we can do with the number 3. So we have 6, and if we add these up, we have 6 plus 6 is 12, of course is 113. Now we have, if you followed my presentations, I have always got a degree of reservation in my emotions about 13. Of course, it carries the story of Christ with the 12 disciples. This is where the bonding had taken place. And of course, this is where they met on that equal agreement, and it created a bond between the disciples and Christ. And we see that bee here is like a beehive. It is the business, it is the buttocks, it is the breast, it is wherever, it is the incubator. I call it the incubator, and rightly so. It actually equals the word incubator. Incubator. I have done this, and I'm hoping I've got this right. So it's 9, 5, 3, 3. We have those 3's again. 2, 1, 2, 6, 9. Okay. So if we add these up, this is 15, this is 18, 19, 20. This would be 26, and 9 would be 31. Of course, it's 40. So it is 4. It's not 13, but it's 40. But in essence, 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. So this is how it happens. And of course, 40 is 4. And so this is really for the 40 hair. This also coincides with the 40 days of fasting and praying, and the 40 years of the children in the desert. So all the 40s that we get, this is the bond. It's right here in this symbol. This gives us a very strong indication of what the soul is about, that it, in essence, where the soul equals 13, that tells us the immense significance of the soul itself. It's as if, like it says, the soul can't die, and that is why people are using the number 13 as this ritual, that when you tap into it, you bond, your soul is bonded in that ritual. So with that, I say, be mindful on what you make your agreements, or where you form agreements, or what agreements you form, because whenever you are forming agreements, you are actually bonding on 2 or 4 or 13 or 4 or 40, but you are bonding. Thank you very gladly. I do appreciate you stopping by and of course watching these videos. If you like them, please share and subscribe, and I look forward to you joining us again. I feel very supported by your contribution, and thank you very much to all my subscribers. I am very grateful and thankful for your contribution. Namaste.